Hi loves, I'm Cinder Paige and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be teaching you a few different hairstyles to cover your side shave or your undershave, so let's jump into it. I decided to make this video because I know that shaving parts of your head can be a big commitment, and I know that there's a few people who'd benefit from ways to hide it. So if you haven't shaved your head yet and you're thinking about it, I want to teach you these tips because then that way if you do shave it and you don't like it, this will help you. If you have had your head shaved for a while and you decide you want to grow it out, sometimes that can be awkward while it's growing out, so being able to cover up will also help. Or maybe you have it shaved and love it, but you just don't want to show it all the time. Sometimes for like a job interview or a date, or maybe you're just not in the mood for it because you like to switch it up. That's fine too, and knowing how to cover it will be helpful. So let's jump into the first hairstyle. So first off, I did just wash my hair, but these styles will work on dirty hair or day-old hair as well. I just got out of the shower and decided I wanted to film this. This is my natural hair texture. It's very straight. It's actually still a little damp because sometimes I'm lazy and I don't want to blow dry it all the way. But these styles will work if you have curly hair, straight hair, wet hair, dry hair, dirty hair, it doesn't matter. But first I want to show you my side shave. So here's my side shave. It's actually pretty big. I shaved off more like a week or so ago, so it goes all the way up here. So I have a pretty large one. Sometimes people will shave just like this area, or sometimes they'll shave like half their head. It just kind of depends, but that's how big mine is. So my first tip for you is if you have not shaved your head yet and you don't know if you want to see it all the time, then tip number one is to shave it on the opposite side of your head of where you part your hair. So as you can see, my hair's parted here. This is where I usually part my hair. So like this, you can't even tell I have part of my head shaved. So that's tip number one. It makes it really easy to hide and it makes growing out really easy as well. All right, hairstyle number two is to do a low side pony, and that will cover it. So let me show you how. So for this hairstyle, to do the side pony, if you want to cover your side shave, make sure it's parted on the opposite side. So if you have your side shave where you normally part your hair, so maybe if I parted my hair this way, and this was my normal way, I'd flip it to the other side. So that's how you're going to cover it. So make sure your hair is brushed out. And also, depending how thick your hair is and how big your side shave is, some of these will work better than others, because I have thick hair and a pretty big side shave and it still works, but if you have thin hair and a big side shave, it might be kind of hard to cover. I also have this piece of hair right here, so this helps hide it. In all these styles, if I didn't have this, you would see a little bit of just like the shave, but it's very minimal, and you can also pull your hair forward to cover it. So let me show you. So your hair's parted on the opposite side. So for me, a really easy side pony will hide it. Watch. Because I have that piece of hair. If you don't have this piece of hair right here and pretend this is shaved, then you'll just do a side pony and then pull your hair down and it will cover it a little bit. And then you can't even tell. Obviously the side pony is super easy. The next one is along the same lines, but you can do a regular back pony. And these are low, so the higher up you go in your head, the more your hair is going to pull up and the more you're going to see it. So these are all really good for low hairstyles. So we did a side pony. Now we could do a low regular ponytail. And the same thing, you could pull your hair and cover these pieces. And same thing. Can't even tell it's there. While I'm doing my hair, I'm going to be looking in the monitor. I'm just doing it in the monitor. I don't have a mirror here. So if I'm looking over here, that's why. The next hairstyle is really nice for like interviews or weddings or maybe other occasions that you don't want to have your side shave and you want to look a little like, maybe a little nicer, a little fancier. So same thing, we're going to pull it over to the side, like a side pony. Rubber band. And then we're going to make a bun. And this is also helpful if you do have this part shaved and it's hard to hide. Sometimes the bun will help. So in all these styles, I'm going to style it as if I don't have this piece of hair right here, because some people don't. And then you just take and twist. And then if you could still see some of the side shave, you can't on me, but if say you have thinner hair and you could pull your bun, like hold on, and make it a little bit more forward if you need to. And then bobby pin it. And just do as many bobby pins as you need to hold it in place. I have thick hair, so whenever I bobby pin my hair, I have to do a bunch. And I'm going to grab a mirror to make sure this doesn't look crazy, and I'll be right back. Okay, here is the next hairstyle, a little side bun. Like I said, this will be good for interviews, weddings, maybe something fancy, and you don't want to see that shaved side. Okay, for the next look, we're going to do a side braid. And as you can tell, a lot of these are side hairstyles, and some of them will work in the back. I think the braid will work in the back. Yeah, you could probably braid your hair directly back and it would work. A French braid would be harder because, you know, you are missing a bunch of hair right here. I'm not a great braider, but if I could do it, you can do it. Hopefully you could see that. Okay, so I only have big rubber bands, so I'm going to use big rubber bands, but got a braid, and then same thing, just pull it down. You know, you could pull like little pieces. Oh, let's fix this. Can't tell it's shaved. So for the next two, we're going to do variations of types of pigtails, so you'll have to part your hair. I don't know where my comb went, so I'm using this painting brush, or I could actually probably just do it in the monitor. So part your hair directly down the middle. I find it's easiest for me if I part down the top portion of my head and then like kind of make sure this is perfect, and once this is perfect, then I go down the side of back of my head, and I kind of do it by feeling, and it usually works. So let's see. I also brought out my mirror, which is dirty because I used it when I colored my hair. Oh, yeah. And then now that the top is parted well, I'll just go and I kind of just feel the back. And my hair is kind of wet still, so it's a little harder. Okay. So get your hair parted and then put one side, oh, I missed it. Do one side just in like a loose ponytail or bun just to get it separated. And now we're gonna make two side buns. So I put my hair into two little pigtails. Since the side shave has less hair, like this one definitely feels smaller than this one, but you can still do half and half hairstyles. If you get too much of one side shaved, it might be hard to do that, but most people should be able to. So, little ponytails, we're going to do just what we did earlier and make some cute little buns. Bobby pin. And usually what I do is twist and then I'll like wrap up and around. If you ever want a tutorial on how to just do buns, I could show you more in depth. I'm guessing most people have a general idea on how they like to do buns, so you could do it however you want. It's more just to give you ideas and inspiration to cover your side shave, but I can do a bun tutorial. Alright, so I turned those into 2 little buns. Again, you could pull hair down to kind of hide if you need to, but here they are. So it's a super cool hairstyle, super cute, and again, you can't tell that I have part of my head shaved. Okay, for the next hairstyle, we're going to take down our buns, and we're going to turn these buns into braids. And I know not everybody likes to wear pigtails. I do, I don't care. I'm almost 32 and I will still wear pigtails, so I don't care. But you just take these little braids, or these little buns, and then you'll just braid it. Alright, and here's the last look, 2 braids. So this is really cute, kind of Wednesday Addams-ish. I like that. And again, you cannot tell that my side is shaved, so super easy to cover. I do want to flip my hair over and show you just how big my side shave is, because that way if you're thinking about doing it yourself, it kind of gives you a reference point on like how big you can go and still hide it. I did also shave this myself, so I do have a video on how to shave the side of your head and also a video on how to touch it up and reshave it once it grows out. So if you want to see either of those videos, please like and subscribe. I'll also put the videos down below in the description box so it's easy for you to find them, but subscribe, I'd appreciate it. Okay, at the beginning of the video, I had my hair parted over like to this side, which is how I usually part my hair. Right now it's down the middle, and you can see that down the middle, it's still covered. You still can't see my side shave. So it is actually pretty easy, so don't be alarmed if you're thinking about doing it. Just do it, you'll probably like it. But let me show you what it's like if I part it the other way. So you can see mine is pretty big and it goes all the way down here. I have a pretty big side shave, so if I can do it, so can you. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope that these hairstyles help you, whether you're deciding if you want to shave the side of your head or not, or if you already have it and you just want to hide it. I really hope it helps. I do a lot of hair stuff. I also do modeling and DIY and photography, so if any of those topics interest you, please like and subscribe and ring the bell so you'll be notified every time I post. And until next time, keep sinning. I'm going to show you how to style your hair to hide your is a pretty big commitment, and if you know, so the next